Hi everyone, Julia here recording this November 16th, 2022. I just wanted to remind to notice the magic in your lives, the miracles, the synchronicities, for the materialists, the coincidences, because man, things really orchestrate to get you where you are. And like I've said many times, we do create our reality, so we need to be conscious of it and direct it the way we want it to go. And oftentimes that our conscious intentions get sabotaged because we haven't done our emotional healing work or our shadow work. And so we have negative judgments in our subconscious telling us we don't deserve things or we're not good enough. And so we have to remove those types of judgments, replace them sixfold with positive judgments about ourselves, honest ones, or at least make them honest after the fact. And and then your conscious intentions, they just start happening everywhere, just amazingly. I mean, even after some time, you still get awed by how things just work out and bring you to where you are. So if you're not happy with where you are right now, that can be changed easily. But it really is important to do that shadow work, make the unconscious conscious, and make the unconscious on your side too. You know, it's one thing to notice those bad judgments, but you have to actually go through a process with them of releasing them and replacing them. And again, there is emotional healing playlist on this channel, which will lead you to language lessons of the heart, which gives you a really easy 4-step process on how to clear out your subconscious and unconscious so you can enjoy life and manifest it the way you want it. So who doesn't want that? And for most people it's a couple of months process. Some people maybe a couple of years. But who wouldn't invest that into having a very contented, harmonious, productive, abundant life? People go to college for longer than that, and I was one of those, and all it was a bunch of stress, and it doesn't promise you anything, whereas doing your emotional healing work, you do get the pot at the end of the rainbow. So if you haven't embarked on emotional healing, the holidays might be a good time to start, because often depression kicks in. Try not to fall back into those old negative habits. Stay strong, keep your eye on the prize, and like I always say, focus on what you want, how you want things to be. Use your imagination, keep creating how you really want things to be in your mind all the time. I mean, early on I did that, not knowing how it all worked, but it worked, When I was a kid, all I ever did was imagine having a 2-story house, and a nice husband and all this kind of stuff. And yeah, I manifested that. And many other things. And just many circumstances just get you into situations where, you would have never thought you would be. Or you would have never thought you'd gotten through. Like my friend Eugene from Star Show and then his other channel, No Choice Man. He flew into Portugal from Mexico, and he had overstayed his visa in Mexico by over a year. And when he was trying to leave, Customs was giving him issues and told him he needed to get things straight with immigration. They went and had meetings or whatever. Of course, he was really nervous, but they let him get on the plane, and they told him he would have to deal with his immigration when he got to Europe. And then when he got here, he didn't have to do anything, and everything just went perfect, all his flights, and then he caught a bus from Libsyn to Portimao, which is near where I'm at, and then took an Uber over here. It was almost midnight when he got here. But man, it just all went super smooth for him because he's just on that path, and he's just got that determination, and he's got his eye on the prize, and nothing's going to stop him. Not even the Mexican officials who love money. I mean, that is such a miracle. That is such a miracle that he got through the Mexican officials without giving them a penny and without any consequences. And that's how things work out for you. Like, people are always talking about if they relocate to another country, they worry about, legal status and all that, and how they would handle authorities and blah, blah, blah. I don't even consider any of that because I know I won't even have to come into that situation if I don't ponder it, if I don't think about it, and put it out there in the field for it to happen. Like I've said lots of times, worrying will bring you negative events in your life. It might not bring you the actual event that you're worrying about, if it's an event, but it will bring just negative incidences to you because that's the resonance that you're putting out there for your feedback loop with the ether or with the simulacrum or whatever you want to call it. Using virtual reality and simulation theory is just a way for us to describe how this realm is not what we think it is, and so much of what's going on is really orchestrated and programmed, but that can all be in our favor. It can be not in our favor, or it can be in our favor. It's up to us. We're the sorcerers and sorceresses in a good way, because we're connected to Source, not the typical nice foggy day here. I'm sure my friend Yui would like it. But yeah, we're tapped in directly to this creation, which we're just fractal parts of. We are this creation, so that's how it works. We create, and whatever we want to call it with modern terms, that's neither here nor there. The bottom line is we can really make the most of this lifetime. And we can really enjoy it. We can help a lot of people. And we can live in abundance. It's up to us. And again, it goes back to doing your emotional healing work, your shadow work. And again, I just encourage everyone to notice the miracles, like what Eugene went through getting here, and the magic in your life, and how all certain things come together, to get you where you are. Just like me getting to this place here where I'm able to get an intentional community started. Just all the little chess moves that got me here, when I look back, it's just amazing, and it's just so awesome and so cool, and I'm so grateful. And again, you always got to have that gratitude. If you want to be happy, you have to be grateful. I don't think there's anyone that's ungrateful, one of these really ungrateful people that are happy. If you're ungrateful, you're not happy. Those two go hand in hand. So there you go. So notice the magic. Practice gratitude. Wallow in gratitude, not self-pity. And get that shadow work done and manifest the life of your dreams. Everybody can do it. Even the animals, because my animals definitely have. Alright everyone, thanks for listening. And I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. Remember to always stay focused on what you want and always help others if you can. Ciao, ciao.